What is up, everybody? What is up? This is Craig. I think you know that if you follow me by now, anyway. And this is a combination video, if you will. It's a few things. It's a contest update. It's a channel update, which I don't think I've ever done. And it is a belated unboxing. I say belated. I don't lie to you. It's actually a box I already opened. I opened it while I was streaming with some friends, and I just got to give this guy his credit. I got to give him his appropriate love. So I definitely need to show you sort of what was inside the box. So before I do that, I want to mention the contest. I started a contest, I want to say at the beginning of the month. I said it's going to run to the end. You can find it. It's listed as the 300 sub contest. All you have to do is be a subscriber, answer certain questions, post a video in the response. A lot of goodies attached. So I think at the moment there's only like 5 entries, which, hey, if that's all we end up with, you got a 1-5 chance of winning. I would like to see more people involved, though, just because I think they're fun questions. So even if you're like, hey, I don't want in the contest, but I want to answer, I'm curious what you think. And of course, you'd be in the contest. But that's one. The update, and this is one I'm really excited about. I love talking about horror, okay? And I have for forever. That's why this community, when I found it was tremendous. And that's why even eventually I started doing videos. A million years, I didn't think I'd do videos. And I remember when I had like 30 subs, I was, oh my God, it's like 30 people are watching me for some reason. And now we're up 300 something, which is fine. That's more than I can handle, probably. But I am starting it's not a weekly show. It's not even a bi-weekly show. It's sort of a random show, a random drop as to whenever it happens, although we will give you advance notice. And I'm doing with Darren Mitchell, and then we're going to have guests on. And it's the tentative title, The Mountain or Horror Mountain, something to that extent. We did a dry run the other day. We had Corey, formerly of Worship Pizza Grand. I forget what his YouTube title is now, but everyone knows who Corey is. We had a few other people involved too as it expanded. Phil from Phil's Creepy Vids. And it's sort of, Mount Rushmore, top 4 of whatever. We did a lot of directors the other day. So we're going to do that as a show, and I think that's fun because it's a good interactive show because we want you to watch with us, pick who you agree with the most, throw in, hey, how'd you guys miss blank? You want to shit on somebody for putting Christine in the top John Carpenter videos in John Carpenter movies, you can. I did that the other day. With Darren with Silver Bullet as a top 4 Stephen King movie. Well, that's the type of stuff you'll get on that. I would love, when you see it, give it a watch. If you catch it live, definitely comment all that. And share it, because I think the more people that can be exposed to it, the more people are being interacted with it. I never asked that sharing before my channel. It's not about subs in this case, but it would be about getting more people involved in a show like that, because I think it's a really neat idea. And when I say a lot of guests on, you know what I mean? Listen, I know a lot of you. There's a lot of you I talk to regularly who sub me. I'd love to have you on, so I think that'd be neat too. So, that said, we got the 2 things out of the way. The last thing is a package I received in the mail. Now, I opened it up, like I said, because I was streaming at the time. And it is from somebody who, one, his work just keeps impressing me more and more. But he's also a hell of a guy. Brian Minnick. And I'll tell the same tale I told over and over again, how it happened, when I discovered he could do this stuff. He showed his video from New Jersey HorrorCon and the autographs he got. And he makes these custom figures. And, well, one day I think I commented I had some items for trade in a YouTube video that, I doubled this. And he's like, I'd be interested. What do you want to trade for? And I threw out, hey, I'd love to get a custom couple of figures. I threw out some options. He actually wound up making every one of the options I threw out at the time, which was more than I expected. But I think we've done 4 or so trades since. And this is the start of our next one. So he got Zobi's Fight Pack, and he's like, hey, you want the pin? Send me a Myers, a Jason. What was it, Weatherface? One of the big. I'm going to send him a Myers anyway, and so it's okay. But Myers, Jason, and something else for it. So that's all I was expecting to get from him. And here's the pin I got. Feed me. Feed me Seymour from Old Chapel Harvest. Nice pin, nice double back. Very cool. Of course, though, what should have been in a bubble mailer was in a big bound box. And so in it, he sent me this letter, which I will read it to you. Dear Craig, I didn't just want to send you a pin. LLL. I made you someone you inquired about and sent you something. Send me something cool when you can. Enjoy, brother. I already know I'm going to send them back. I just got to package it up. My freaking summer schedule is just so awkward with getting to the post office because it's all throughout the day. And then you can do it on the weekends. But I will get something out to you, Brian, very soon. But I mentioned a figure. And it was almost like an afterthought figure because I thought it might be too tough to do given it's just a guy, unless you can do the specialty item. And I thought the specialty item might be tricky for him. Who am I to say what's tricky for Brian? Because it was not. So two of my favorite, I guess, horror movies, or psychological thrillers at least, from the past several years, are from the same guys, same genre, same team, same movies. It's a regular and a sequel. I absolutely love Creep. I know some people don't. Is it Johnny Tayas who hates Creep? I think it might be. But I know a few people hate it. And I almost can get it because it's as different as it is. So I'm going to take out the figure first, and I'm just going to show you his packaging. Nice on back, you have the little giant peach fuzz mask. Up front, you have the figure, and the way he does it is this is always attached, and you can open up and you can take it out. So again, his package, it's just phenomenal. The packaging alone is, of any custom figures I've ever gotten from any place, including Distinctive Dummies. And Barton, I love you, and God knows you're all over my wall, but just the quality of the card stock and that, I like that clamshell idea better because Distinctive Dummies, it's hard to do it that way because they're bigger figures. So I figured when I saw the Creep that maybe he would, give me a figure of the guy and something in the hand that could be like the mask. And then even that would be understandable. Hey, cool, whatever. And I know some of you might look and go, hey, that doesn't look exactly like Peach Fuzz. Yeah, you know what? I'm good. I think this looks fucking phenomenal. Here is my figure, and I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only people in the world with one right now. We have... You can almost see this is the guy going, it's Tubby time! It's Tubby time! Oh my goodness. I can't. That's just it, I can't. I don't get a product stuff like this and I get speechless easy. But I'm speechless. I really am yes, profoundly infused speechless. That looks so freaking good, Brian. Again, I will get something out to you towards the end of the week. But Brian Minnick has been doing now ever since I don't know from the first person he ever made figures for, or if he's done in the past. But now that people are becoming aware of his ability, and go back and look at any of my unboxings that you've seen from Brian. I have several unboxings that always like custom figures. They're all Brian Minnick stuff, and he has some of the things he's done just shock. The Collector, he did the mask perfect. The Girls' Night Out with the Slasher was the freaking mascot. He not only did the mascot perfect, he also had the hands, the bloody claws that went with it. He did a Terrifier figure for me. As soon as I saw Terrifier, I requested it before I ever saw a Terrifier figure, and it's one of the best ones I've seen. So I encourage you to hit him up. I guarantee he's going to comment down below and work stuff out with him. I know he's done a lot of cool stuff for a few friends of mine from Facebook, the horror community. Some of them have posted them. I want to say Sean posted his Captain Howdy one, Dee Snider from Strangeland. I've seen a bunch of the other ones he's done. Just this guy, I don't know. I think one item he's turned down because it was a little too involved, because it involved a vehicle. But I think pretty much everything you pitch to him, he's like, I'm going to give that a try. And in the mad scientist way that he is and does his stuff, not only does he give it a try, he knocks it out the park. I mean, I think last thing I think I challenged him with was the imp from Salati Babes and the Slime Ball Ballrama, because you love that movie. And you know what? I got an imp hanging up on my wall. So I will eventually redo a room tour. I promise that all the time, because I have shifted a lot of autographs and a lot of his work and some other things like that. But anyway, thanks for checking out my vid. I remind you the contest, it ends July 31st, midnight, Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get involved, get involved. If you don't want to get involved and you want to answer the questions, do that too. I do, and you know, I hope you do want to take a shot at though, because there's a lot of goodies. There's a big autograph in there. I did ask Brian's permission. I will include a custom piece of his work. It's going to be hard as hell for me to decide which one to give up though, but I will. And remind on the show, Horror Mountain or the Mountain or whatever we go with it. I mean, we're going to do some beta type testing for a while, because I'll be the one hosting it, and I got to figure out some PC issues. But as always, thanks for checking out my video. I do appreciate it. For the purpose of the show, if you get a chance to share it when you see the show, I would greatly appreciate that. Brian, hit the guy up. He deserves tons and tons of freaking love. Like, I don't know. Plus, I want to see what other people request from him, because some of the stuff they do, he shows me, and like I said, Captain Howdy looked fucking amazing. A lot of profanity in today's video. I'm sorry. You have a good one. I'll check you out later.